Good afternoon, and welcome again to sort of a preparation time. First of all, I think I need to apologize that the previous recording may have not had the full volume available, so I'm sorry if it was difficult for you to listen to. But again, we wanted to share the opportunity, first of all, to come and be a part of these sessions here. We will be viewing them in our chapel here, so you're still welcome to come. If you're nearby, of course, to stop in and watch the next few sessions. The one that will begin right close to 1 o'clock, so we're about 20 minutes away from that session. And then there will be a very interesting time because they've offered after that session an opportunity actually for there to be questions and answers. Now, it's obviously that most of us are not there in the campsite where these presentations are taking place. So how will they know your questions? Glad you asked. There are two ways, of course. First and foremost, if you are watching the links or through the links, you're watching the videos, there is to the side in the YouTube channel that is being used an opportunity for chat or an opportunity for comments and questions then to be raised there. So that would be the easiest way, of course, to make your concerns or questions, certainly comments even, made available there. So again, if you're following the links, which are here with this video shared with you, but also on our Facebook page for the Hickory Corps, you can go there and find those links as well. Again, it is the North and South Carolina Divisional YouTube channel that is being used to make these presentations available to us. So again, if you go to those links, there is then the opportunity to share your questions there, or you could share them with us, and we'll text them, of course, in the same manner to the folks that are there at camp. Again, the idea is that after our next session, which again will begin around 1 o'clock, there is a time for questions and answers, because not only is it wonderful to hear from our teachers the material and their preparation that they want to share with us, but maybe in response to some of the particular interest of the people and questions that someone may have. Again, they're willing to spend some time in answering those. So I would certainly encourage you to be able to tap in. And I'm getting a text right now, so I want to make sure I don't miss out on somebody who's communicating. Okay, it is, yes. The text that has come through now is the link for the next hour, again, at 1 o'clock, the next session. So if you follow that link, it will take you again to the channel on YouTube that is being used. And again, not only to be able to hear and see the presentation that is being made at camp, but also again in the next session, you'll be able to share some of your questions there as well and comments if you want to have the guest respond to them. And I think, again, it's a wonderful opportunity because these are people who have studied and delved into the Bible about the subject of holiness, specifically holy living, being disciples of Christ. So again, wonderful opportunity to share maybe an interest with them or a particular question. But that will happen in the next following hour after the session that we will have together at 1 o'clock. So again, one more time for those who may be just chiming in, the links are here in this particular preparatory message that we're sharing. You should see below in the descriptions the links that are there. But also, if you go to our Facebook page and find there the web links to the North and South Carolina Divisional YouTube channel, where again, these offerings are being made. And if you had not been able to be with us on Friday night, that is still available for you to be able to see. So you can see the presentation that was made Friday night. You should already be able to even see what happened this morning, the first session of this morning that began at 10. So again, those two are already made for you to be able to see there. And then now that next one that will begin in just a few short minutes, maybe about 10 minutes. What you will see is that the video feed will become live about 10 minutes before the hour. So within the next 5 minutes, you should be able to log in and see that it becomes available for you to see and to hear. And as you do that, then you'll be able to not only see and hear the presentations that are being made, but as I mentioned again, the following hour after the next session, there is an opportunity for questions and answers. And again, I can't think of no better two representatives of the Salvation Army doctrine of holiness to be able to respond to these, because they're very well prepared and also very good communicators, as you have already seen, wonderfully presenting to us already from last night and also this morning. Lastly, I want to mention again that tomorrow on Sunday, we will be coming again to our chapel for what would begin as the normal morning. Again, at 9:15, we will have our Sunday school class begin. Again, everyone is welcome to participate in that. We'll have that in our classroom here in the chapel, in the other side of the chapel. But then we will have to cut short our time in the Sunday school, because at 10 in the morning, we will have the last session that will be held from the presentations at camp. Again, that will begin at 10 in the morning. For those of you who are coming then, just be ready that will begin, because normally we would begin our worship service at 10:15. But that'll, again, be delayed because we will have at 10 o'clock the last session that will be shared from camp with our guest, Dr. Yuri and his wife. And at 11, it'll continue then into an actual worship service. So if you want to have that opportunity, you can follow the links and be able to participate in those. Or, of course, come here. We will have that presentation streamed for us. And we will participate in, of course, in the worship service as well. But again, a little different in timing. So at 9:15, well, those of you who may want to come even earlier at 9 o'clock, we will actually have some breakfast for you. So if you want to come, partake of that meal together, we will go into our Sunday school class at 9:15, then cutting short the class, but at 10 o'clock we will be in the chapel. The video presentation will begin. The feed will begin at that time. And it will be still one more session that we will have, but then continuing on at 11 o'clock, the actual worship service. And of course, we would invite you to participate in that together with us. If you're able to come here, again, we will certainly be participating here. If you're not able to come, again, those links will be available for you to also see through, again, the YouTube channel for the North and South Carolina Division. So I hope now that I've given all the information that is necessary. Again, if you do still have questions, feel free to call on us or text us. Again, we do want to make sure that you're able to hear this wonderful teaching. Already been blessed, the presentations last night and this morning. We're looking forward again to this afternoon. One more session, again, beginning about 1 o'clock, so in about 10 minutes. That'll begin. Actually, if you are able to link, you should be able to begin maybe a few minutes before 1 o'clock to hear some of the music preliminary stuff that is being done. And then at the hour, the actual presentation. So again, at 1 o'clock, the next session will begin. After that, again, remain with us, because there will be a time for questions and answers, and it will be interesting to hear what those questions are and the responses that are given. So a wonderful opportunity given to us this afternoon. Those links are here, also on our Facebook page, to be able to make sure you're connecting to those. And then tomorrow morning, again, those links are also on our Facebook page. But we do encourage you to be able to come here and celebrate with us on Sunday morning. At 10 o'clock, we'll have the last session from our guests at camp. And then in the 11 o'clock hour, we will sort of slip into an actual worship service there, which will be led by our divisional leaders. So we will participate together as a whole division. I think this is a very interesting thing that I don't know that we've ever had the opportunity to do like this, that all of us from all the different corps and all the different regions around the North and South Carolina Division all combined together in this one worship service tomorrow morning. So a wonderful experience. One of the first, I would dare say, for this division. So you can definitely look forward to that. We are already looking forward then to the opportunity to hear what our guest will have to share with us this afternoon. So again, if you are able to, with the links that have been shared with you, either by being on our text messages that are being sent, also again on our Facebook page. But if you just have the opportunity to look on the YouTube web page for the North and South Carolina Divisional YouTube channel, That is where all of these offerings are being given. And again, you'll be able to find last night's sessions there, this morning's sessions there, and then what will happen here in just a few moments at 1 o'clock. So feel free certainly to link up and listen to those. I know that what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and listen to these all over again because there was so much material, so much that I want to refresh in my mind. So a wonderful experience, not only to hear it firsthand, but then to go back and revisit those and certainly learn more of what God has for us. So God bless you.